How fast would you run if you saw this thing get up on its little legs and start running around? Personally, not fast enough. Welcome to my haunted doll series. This is Letta, a very famous haunted doll. It is said to be 200 years old. It's made out of wood and has real human hair. In the 1970s, Kerry Walton found it when he was searching around a haunted abandoned home. And to no surprise here, he takes it home. He says in this interview that on his way home, he starts to kind of get second thoughts because he can see what he thinks is the doll kind of moving on its own in the seat. But that doesn't stop him. He takes it to his home in Queensland, Australia. Now, surprise, surprise, upon taking it home, he experiences some other thing. He starts finding scratch marks on the walls in his home. One night, his children all wake up and then wake him up to tell him that they saw Letta running around the house. His guests often would say that they would see it moving on its own and that its eyes would change color. It seems to me like he's kind of under a spell. You know, I mean, I feel like you kind of have to be in order to want to house something like this. I mean, I don't know. That's me. Anyway, so he decides that he's gonna try and get rid of it. He finds somebody that's gonna take the doll and he drives it to the location of the new owner. But when it's time to take the doll out of the car, he says he physically couldn't do it. Now he says physically, so I'm like assuming, I don't know, maybe it became really heavy, maybe his arms are, I don't know, but he couldn't do it. Again, the spell I'm talking about. So I read that psychics have examined the doll and came to the conclusion that it's haunted by a little boy who died by drowning. Apparently during this session, the doll even moved in their lap and made a clock fall when they were talking about how it's probably possessed by a little boy. So I hear that Letta does tours. You can meet it, take a picture, have it sit on your lap. I don't know. Is that something you would do? Let me know, I'm actually curious. I don't think that I would. That is all for Letta for right now. If you are interested in haunted dolls, like I mentioned, I'm doing a haunted doll series, so I will be back with more. If you have anything you'd like to tell me about Letta, I seem to learn a lot more on here than I do when doing my research. Please let me know in the comments. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.